Hello! Life may sometimes feel dull and monotonous, as if painted in shades of gray. But this is just an illusion. Every day presents unique opportunities to discover something new, whether it's exploring uncharted places, reading inspiring books, meeting fascinating people, or learning about the amazing animal kingdom. In this video, we've gathered incredible moments that will help you see life from a new perspective. Let's go! Killer whales are undoubtedly known for their predatory nature and hunting prowess. However, they're also capable of acrobatic leaps out of the water. It's truly incredible that some people live or work on the upper floors of skyscrapers that are literally above the clouds. In winter, this flooded forest in Alaska transforms into a truly magical place, straight out of a fairy tale. This stunning phenomenon captured in the skies over China is reminiscent of scenes from the movie Interstellar.
Look at that! Holy moly! They're right for the dolphin.
Despite being related to dolphins, killer whales, as skilled predators, have no qualms about attacking these marine mammals.
They're not porpoises, they're white-sided. They're right for the dolphin. They're dolphins, they're not porpoises, they're white-sided. Look at them. Look at them.
Harvesting honey here is not only a complex process, but also a dangerous one, requiring skill, knowledge, and expertise. It's no wonder that wild honey is so expensive. In some parts of the world, people are used to snakes showing up just about anywhere. However, for those unfamiliar with such encounters, their appearance can be quite shocking.
Vas-y, recule!
When nature unleashes its fury, it's best not to tempt fate and instead observe from a safe distance.
Vas-y, recule!
To ensure safe and uninterrupted train operations on snow-covered tracks, a snow-clearing train must pass through first. The sight of water being released from a dam can be genuinely awe-inspiring, as enormous torrents cascade downward, forming a waterfall-like spectacle. It seems his beloved cat really wanted to go for a walk, but had no intention of getting her paws dirty.
Holowa, holowa, holowa.
Apparently, this monkey is just waiting for an excuse to start performing its favorite song. Rising global temperatures are significantly affecting glaciers, accelerating their melting and collapse, and releasing massive amounts of ice. The people on this boat were incredibly fortunate. They witnessed a rare and thrilling sight: humpback whales feeding up close. Perhaps the elephant's actions weren't just a prank, but a way to attract attention, or even a playful attempt to collect extra payment from the woman visiting the reserve.
Whoa. Whoa.
Notice how sensitive these caterpillars are to sound. Their reactions are instantaneous and perfectly synchronized.
Whoa.
This installation not only captures the attention of passersby, but also lifts their spirits. Swamp hens are unusual birds, characterized by their long legs and toes, adapted for climbing through shrubs and reeds. Despite their massive size, camels walked through the city streets with an almost weightless gait. Interestingly, men who've had beards for a long time tend to have good skin beneath them. It turns out recreating clouds indoors isn't all that difficult. Each year, Halloween costumes become more creative and original, incorporating new technologies and materials in their design. Despite the obvious danger, the operator kept filming, knowing that remaining calm was the only way to avoid attracting the predator's attention. With Halloween approaching, you can expect to see all sorts of characters on the streets. This couple certainly made an impression with their vibrant costumes.
Hello. Да, увидел нас непонятно каким местом. Ну, это Баден-Баден.
Judging by the camel's reaction, this treat didn't meet its expectations. These seagulls seemed to think this feast was organized just for them. By riding on air currents, birds can rest mid-flight. It's no surprise they get annoyed when disturbed during such moments. Here, you can feel not only a rush of adrenaline, but also a profound sense of wonder and admiration for the extraordinary natural phenomenon. It's hard to tell from this fish's expression whether it's upset or simply feeling melancholic. when it comes to installing numerous surveillance cameras in urban areas, a more measured approach is usually advisable. He decided to take a chance, and it seems luck was on his side. These musicians certainly know how to make an entrance, with a dramatic flair thanks to their winged companions.
Свежий перец. Дерзкий. Свежий перец.
While it's not a ball pit, this pile of multicolored peppers somehow evokes the urge to dive right in.
Томаты.
The underwater world is truly amazing, home to both giant creatures and tiny ones. Although incidents like this are not uncommon, it's still hard to remain indifferent when watching a ship sink.
On a... On a perdu le navire maintenant. Ah ouais, c'est fini.
On November 13th, 2024, residents of Aragua State in Venezuela witnessed a unique atmospheric phenomenon. Some creatures are so harmless and adorable that sharing your food with them feels like no big deal. Residents of this house might feel like moles living in a burrow, as they have to dig their way through the snow and descend below its surface to reach their door.
Telling that wind to go away, there was a lot of big moles.
This might be the quickest way to clear snow from a roof, but it's certainly one of the riskiest.
下面那窗子没关上。
This nighttime stroll through snowy hills will undoubtedly leave an indelible impression. In Mexico, there's an astonishing well that draws attention not because it holds water, but due to its extraordinary phenomenon. On November 7th, the Luatobi volcano in Indonesia's East Nusa Tenggara province erupted again, sending an ash plume up to 5,000 meters high and triggering the highest level of aviation hazard. In Norway, when a tree fell dangerously close to power lines, utility workers took swift action to remove the threat. Sadly, this snake likely didn't survive. Even if the train operator spotted it in time, the train's massive weight and long braking distance make an immediate stop impossible, especially at high speeds.
He's on the road to yellow waters, huge crocodile.
Over the past few decades, the crocodile population in Australia has grown significantly, particularly in the northern regions where they are often found in rivers, lakes, and mangrove swamps.
Huge crocodile.
Typically, polar bears avoid close contact with humans, preferring to keep a safe distance. However, this curious predator broke the rules, approached a photographer, and even lingered as if posing for the camera. Organizers of entertainment shows know well that audiences crave vivid and unforgettable spectacles. One tried and true cliché in the industry is featuring performances by attractive women. Obesity, often referred to as the non-communicable epidemic of the 21st century, has become a global challenge affecting the health of millions and contributing to diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. While a healthy lifestyle is being widely promoted, some individuals require medical intervention to combat excess weight. This isn't a volcanic eruption, but the process of draining metallurgical slag. Successfully making a sharp turn at this intersection doesn't guarantee a driver won't face further challenges maneuvering in tight spaces ahead.